Imagine Bitcoin drank 3 energy drinks, hit the turbo button, and decided blocks every 10 minutes just weren't fast enough. That's Kaspa, a proof-of-work project that says, why wait when you can have a block every second? But does faster always mean better? Or is it just another experiment that might burn out before it breaks through? Let's find out, because today we're putting Kaspa to the test with a final score out of 100. And remember, this isn't financial, legal, or tax advice. Always do your own research before diving into any crypto asset. Team and development. Kaspa was launched in 2021 by Yonatan Sompolinsky, an Israeli computer scientist who also co-authored the influential Ghost protocol paper cited in Ethereum's white paper. This gives Kaspa strong academic credibility. Development is community-driven, with open-source contributions and a transparent roadmap, though it lacks the same level of corporate backing that projects like Ripple or Ethereum enjoy. The smaller core team means innovation can be fast, but resources are limited. Even so, Kaspa's devs have delivered key upgrades on schedule, including scaling from 1 block per second to 10 blocks per second, with the crescendo upgrade in mid-2025. Future targets include more blocks per second by 2026 as hardware and software optimizations advance. Score 8 out of 10. Use case and utility. Kaspa positions itself as the fastest, most scalable proof-of-work coin, aiming to serve as a base layer payment system like Bitcoin, but without the bottlenecks. Its 1-second block times and blockDAG structure allow multiple blocks to coexist, reducing orphaning and boosting throughput. Right now, Kaspa's network supports over 100 transactions per second, with capacity to scale much higher as block rates increase. The core use case is digital cash, fast peer-to-peer payments, but unlike Ripple or Polkadot, it hasn't branched into enterprise or multi-chain applications. Its utility is simple and focused, though developments like NFTs, fungible tokens, wrapped stablecoins, and tokenized assets are gradually expanding its ecosystem. Score 8 out of 10. Tokenomics. Kaspa has a max supply of 28.7 billion coins, with a unique emission model called chromatic halving. Instead of halving every 4 years like Bitcoin, Kaspa's block reward decreases smoothly every month by about 5.7%, adding up to a 50% reduction per year. By 2025, more than 87% of the supply has already been mined, with approximately 95% mined by 2026. The schedule front-loads supply, which can pressure short-term prices, but ensures fast and fair distribution. With no pre-mine and no ICO, Kaspa stands out in an era of heavily venture-backed launches. The trade-off is that the larger max supply and rapid emissions make it feel less scarce than Bitcoin. Score 9 out of 10. Hype versus fundamentals. Kaspa has built a strong grassroots following, with supporters praising its fairness, speed, and proof-of-work foundation. Its hype comes mainly from being branded the fastest POW chain, and unlike many competitors, Kaspa reached significant traction without VC funding. Real-world demand outside crypto remains modest, but within the space it has carved out a unique role as a next-gen proof-of-work network. Its fundamentals, fair launch, low fees, and rapid throughput give the hype substance, though mainstream traction is still developing. Score 8 out of 10. Market liquidity and volatility. Kaspa is listed on major exchanges like KuCoin and Gate.io, with trading volumes solid for a mid-cap. Liquidity has improved, but still trails far behind Bitcoin or Ethereum. Price swings remain sharp. Kaspa has seen explosive rallies during hype cycles and steep corrections afterward. Still, it's far stronger than most small POW projects, and with more listings, liquidity could keep improving. Score 6 out of 10. Security and decentralization. Kaspa uses proof of work, making it resistant to many of the centralization risks found in proof of stake. Mining is ASIC-friendly like Bitcoin, but its overall hash power is smaller, meaning it's not as secure as BTC against a 51% attack. In Kaspa, just like in Bitcoin, anyone can join the network and mine. There's no central authority deciding who validates. And its blockDAG design improves security by allowing multiple parallel blocks instead of relying on a single chain tip. As adoption expands, its security profile continues to strengthen. Score 8 out of 10. Network activity and adoption. Kaspa's network is active, with blocks every second and ultra-low fees. Activity picked up in 2024 to 2025 as KRC20 tokens, NFTs, and wrapped assets entered the ecosystem. The major milestone, Kasplex L2 smart contracts, initially planned for August 31st, 2025, but slightly delayed for extra testing. Once live, Kasplex will introduce EVM-compatible dApps and DeFi to Kaspa, marking its biggest leap beyond payments. Adoption today is still niche compared to Ethereum or Solana, but the foundation is being laid for broader growth. Score, 8 out of 10. Scalability and technology. This is Kaspa's strongest suit. Its blockDAG design processes multiple blocks per second in parallel, removing one of Bitcoin's biggest bottlenecks. The network currently runs at 10 blocks per second with plans to scale to 32 blocks per second by 2026. Combined with near zero fees, Kaspa is arguably the most scalable proof-of-work chain ever built. If the roadmap delivers and L2 smart contracts succeed, Kaspa could rival or complement Ethereum-like ecosystems while keeping POW security. Score, 9 out of 10. Regulatory risks. Kaspa has avoided regulatory troubles so far. Its fair launch, no ICO, and lack of a central company give it a clean profile. It's unlikely to be labeled a security, but like all proof-of-work coins, it faces potential pushback from mining restrictions in certain regions. So far, Kaspa's efficiency and relatively small energy footprint compared to Bitcoin have kept it under the radar. Score, 8 out of 10. Self-custody. Kaspa can be stored in non-custodial wallets with official desktop and mobile options available. As a UTXO-based coin, it works similarly to Bitcoin for private key management. Hardware wallet support is expanding with the SafePal X1 already supporting Kaspa, and cold storage is possible. At CryptoVagabonds Academy, we emphasize that self-custody is the foundation of financial freedom, and Kaspa makes that straightforward. Its fair launch and lack of reliance on custodial contracts give it a top score here. Score, 10 out of 10. Final thoughts? Kaspa isn't chasing flashy partnerships or DeFi hype. Instead, it's cranking Bitcoin's proof-of-work model into overdrive with blockDAG tech and rapid block times. It's fair, fast, and technically impressive, but still young with adoption mostly inside crypto circles. If it proves its scalability in real-world conditions and gains traction with tokens, NFTs, and especially Kasplex L2 smart contracts, Kaspa could secure its place as the fastest proof-of-work network. If not, it risks being remembered as a brilliant experiment. Final score, 82 out of 100. What's your take on Kaspa? Is it the next evolution of proof of work, or just Bitcoin's hyperactive little cousin? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if there's another project on your radar that you'd love to see us break down, throw it in there too. We might just pick your suggestion for the next deep dive. Hit like if you enjoyed the breakdown, and don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives. And as always, stay curious and stay hodling.